What's up, everybody? Welcome to Human Innovation Tarot. My name is Eddie with Imagine Life Development Center, here to do an energy, love, and career check-in reading for my Pisceans out there. If you're new to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you click the like, share, and subscribe button for me. All the other information you need to know is in the description box below. Also, come join me for a free live tarot reading at some point. Next time I go live. I'm going to try to do a better job at giving you guys a heads up when I go live. It's been kind of spontaneous, which I apologize for, but moving forward, I'm going to do my best to at least give you guys a few days advance notice when I go live. And also just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a channel update as well. When I started the channel about 2 years ago, it was never really my intention to just regurgitate the same type of tarot readings that other readers do on YouTube. I don't have a problem with that. Obviously, I watch some of those readers, but I really wanted to bring something different to the table because I feel the tarot community needs that. And so moving forward, I'm going to be posting more videos from my live readings. So a lot of times what happens is, people obviously they come to the live reading to get with their questions because it is free. And oftentimes I'll get a channeled message, which is not just for that person, but also get a channeled message for the collective as well. And those messages are what I share, here. And so you'll see those in the playlist and posted on video as well moving forward. So keep an eye out for those. All right. So this reading, we're going to start with your love. The love portion of your reading, and at the end we'll do career. Just a quick career check-in because I know some of you guys, probably are interested in knowing, what's going on for your money and finances as well. So you could be single, you could be in a relationship, you could be any type of relationship status here. So let's just see what comes out for you guys. And also want to say happy Scorpio season. This reading will be good for the next 30 days. All right, so we got the Five of Pentacles. Also want to mention, too, that there should be somewhere in the playlist, there should be an between now and end of year read. If you haven't seen that, go check that out as well. And that's a collective read and lets you guys know what could be coming up between now and the end of the year as well. All right, so we have Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. We got the Six of Cups. Ooh, we have the Devil. The first major arcana out. Capricorn energy. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Don't have to be. Okay, that one wanted to kind of come out. I caught it with my fingers, though. And then we have the Tower. Let me see if one more wants to come out. I feel like there's one more that wants to come out here. There we go. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, this hand is where the deck split. And this hand here is the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to put the bottom card. First of all, we have this Ace of Cups, which is up here. And then right here we have the bottom of the deck, which is the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. So you could be dealing with a Cancer. Obviously, you don't have to be. Let me just move these over, just so I can get them all on camera here. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Ten of Wands, and this top card, keeps wanting to slide, which I think is telling me that it wants. Yeah, actually, I'm going to stick it over here with the other, because that way we just know that it's from the bottom of the deck. This card kept wanting to slide, and underneath it, we have the Eight of Cups. All right, so in regards to love and romance, and again, take it as it resonates, something happened here I feel like you guys were involved in either a very toxic situation, a trauma bond. There could have been, temptation. There could have been a vice. There could have been addictions involved. It could have just been a trauma bond. It could have been a codependent relationship, a controlling relationship. There's something that happened here that blew up in your life. There was a major tower that occurred. Now, I can tell you that the tower is the result of the devil. So we have card 16 and we have card 15. So in the order of a major arcana, the devil precedes the tower. So in other words, a lot of times, the reason that we experience towers is because we get entangled with the devil. And when, you get entangled with devil energy, regardless of where it shows up in your life, that if you don't break free from the devil's grasp, it almost always leads to destruction with the tower. One thing I am going to do really quick is I am going to clarify this tower energy. You're the first zodiac sign that's had a tower come out, so I haven't had to do this for any other sign. So why is the tower here? What is this about? I mean, I know it's here because of this devil, but what specifically? So we have the Five of Swords. We have the Chariot now. So now we have the Chariot twice. So now we know this Chariot is tied to this tower. Give me one more here. All right. And then at the bottom of this deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands. Let me get these. Okay, and then we have a King of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but it doesn't have to be that specific sign. So the King of Wands could be many things. The King of Wands can be a player. He can be an irresistible person, a very tempting person, very passionate, very sexy, very charismatic, kind of like a James Bond type of person, And in some cases, it can be a third party, or often known as the other person. And it doesn't matter that there's not other cards on the table or other court cards on the table. So, and at the bottom here, this mini deck here, we have the Ace of Wands. So whatever the situation is, that's tied to this tower, which is again also tied to the devil. So these two cards, we're really going to just combine them. The devil and the tower are essentially one statement. These two cards, we can almost pretend that they're one card. So something happened here, and let's just backpedal here to the beginning. There's something that happened here regarding a person in your life that you had a very, very, very strong, almost like addictive attachment to. So there was a strong attachment to this person, or this person almost kind of was like your kryptonite, your vice, right? Like there's something about this person that you could not break free from, whatever that was. It could have been with the Ace of Wands here. Maybe, you guys just had mind-blowing sex. You get around this person and you just can't say no to them. Like they tell you to jump and you say how high. For whatever reason, when you get around this person, it's like you lose your control. You just can't help yourself. You're not like your normal self. They have a way with you. They have some type of energy where it just feels like they can get you to do anything at any time. They can show up, they can come in, they can leave. It doesn't matter. This person can do no wrong, even if you know that they are doing wrong, because we do have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is winning at all costs. This is somebody who doesn't give two shits about anybody else but themselves. And you know this. You are aware that this person is only coming to you and only in it for one reason and one reason alone. They're here for them. They're not here for you. They don't care about how you feel. They don't care about what you think. They don't care about, the effect that they have on your life. That's the devil energy. And even though you know this, even though you have an awareness that this person is not good for you, that they're toxic for you, you can't seem to break free from that energy. So what the Chariot is here showing you is that there is essentially an imbalance. You have to gain control of your life, because on the Chariot card, you have the two horses. You have the black horse, which is on the left side of this card, and then over here you have the white horse, which is showing you opposites, duality, right? And then of course you have the Emperor that's driving the Chariot. And the job of the Emperor is to control, to take the reins of control and steer those horses so that they don't go off in their own directions. Because the white horse wants to go off and do its thing, and the black horse wants to go off and do its thing. The Emperor is the one who has the power to rein it in and say, hey, you're going to do what I say. I'm in control. And so these are the two different parts of you. Or we could say, the analogy, you have the devil on one shoulder and you have the angel on the other shoulder. Well, the devil is the one, we'll just call it the black horse, because the devil is always portrayed as dark. We're going to say that up until recently, the devil is the one that's been running the show. So the devil's been on one side of your shoulder, getting all of your energy and your attention, which is this guy right here, this King of Wands. And what the Chariot is saying is, hey, you forgot about the other part of yourself. You forgot about the angel side, the light side. You forgot about your conscious, your moral compass. You forgot about moderation. You forgot about all these other things. You became imbalanced. And so now you're out of balance. There's too much power. The devil has too much power, right? And the Chariot is saying you have to pull yourself back into balance, or you have to take control of your life instead of giving your power away to this devil, or in this case, giving your power away to this King of Wands, right? That's what all this is about. And so because you weren't in control, because you gave your control and your power away to the devil, which is this King of Wands, it created a tower moment in your life. So your life blew up, basically. Something in your life blew up and you paid a price for it. And we can see that in several, in two other cards. One, the first one is this Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is, bad health, abandonment, left out in the cold. Like you're just not doing well, right? And you could literally have lost money. You could have gone bankrupt with this person. This person could have abandoned you. You could have been thrown out of your house. You could have lost friends. You could have lost opportunities. This person could have given you bad advice. Like there was a negative effect. You paid the price. There was a cost, a negative price to pay for flirting with the devil. And you have experienced that. This is you coming out of the rubble, right? You were in the tower. Boom, the tower blows up. The tower collapses. It doesn't kill you, but you're crawling out from underneath the wreckage, wounded. You're all beat up, busted up. You're crawling out from underneath the wreckage, and that's the Five of Pentacles, right? And so there was a price for this. Now, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the illusion that I feel that this King of Wands casts. In other words, when the devil shows up in our life, the devil doesn't show up telling you, hey, you're a loser, you're a piece of crap, you're not good enough, blah, 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 blah. When the devil shows up, the devil makes you feel like $1 million. The devil wants you to believe, like you have here, the Nine of Pentacles, and that's what it is. The devil shows up and goes, oh man, you're the most beautiful person, you're amazing, and you're talented, you're gifted, and you're this and you're that. And they provide something. They come in offering something to you that is your weakness, whatever that is for you. If it's security, if that's your weakness, if it's finances, if it's gifts, if it's money, if it's sex and pleasure, if it's validation, whatever it is that the devil came in and offered you, they found it. They found the chink in your armor. They found your weakness, and they made you believe when they presented it that you were the shit. That's how that's how the King of Wands works. The King of Wands is the king of inspiration, the king of charisma, the king of passion, The King of Wands is the smooth talker. The King of Wands is the James Bond. He can come in and he can seduce you, and you're just like, man, you're swept off your feet. You're caught up in the passion and all of that. And here you are feeling like, man, I'm the shit. But this is also the way that you viewed them. So they make you feel like $1,000,000, and in return, you perceive them as $1,000,000. You're like, oh, this person is so amazing. They're so incredible. They're so thoughtful. They're so kind. They're so passionate. They're so loving. They're so this. They're so that. The more that they love bomb you and treat you a certain way, the more that you cast this fantastical vision of them, the more you believe in the illusion of the devil. Because again, when you look at the devil, you don't see the devil. You see this beautiful, wonderful, angelic type of person. It's only when the devil attaches itself to you and gets the chains wrapped around you and starts taking control, do you really start to realize, oh crap, I'm stuck. I've gotten myself in a bad situation. Now, this person, obviously, there's two energies on this Six of Cups. The Six of Cups has to do with nostalgia. The Six of Cups has to do with past energies. So what this card is basically saying here is one of two things. One, you have that chink in your armor that I'm referring to is tied to a childhood wounding. So this person came in and they basically tapped into a weakness that's still a part of a wound that you have from your childhood. That's one of the energies. The second energy is that this person is somebody that you've known. So somebody who's either in your past or from your past, or they came back from your past, or maybe you felt like you had a strong past life connection with, right? And here, they offered you this cup of love, right? And I feel like they keep offering it to you. Like this person has played this card on you. They played the same tactic on you more than once, perhaps. Like maybe you broke free from this person and they came back with that Six of Cups card. This person circled back around and you gave in again because they came again. And the same devil, but with a new strategy. It's like, oh man, and then you guys, you find yourself in the toxic situation. You realize in your toxic situation, you break free from the toxic situation and you're like, okay, I'm done. I'm really done this time. And then some time goes by. This guy comes back from the dead, comes back again, and he offers you kryptonite number 2. And you're like, oh my gosh. And you fall for it again. And then maybe it gets toxic until the tower blows your life up again. He leaves, something happens, more time goes by, and then he comes back a third time. That's what this Ace of Cups is saying, is this guy has come back for sure more than once. I don't know how many times, but he's come back more than once. And every time he comes back with a new offer. And for some reason, no matter what you do, you always seem susceptible to the new offer. You believe it, you take it. It's like they have mind control over you. It seems like, which leads us down here to this Ten of Wands. This Ten of Wands is you feeling the pressure and the burden. When this person comes around, it's like the whole world closes in on you. All these wands. And that's why it's so hard to resist, right? If these wands represent the effect that this person has on you, the amount of passion, it's like it builds up and it becomes too heavy. It's like that's you trying to resist. You trying to push to resist all those wands and saying, no, I will not let you break me. I will not give in. I will not let the devil take me down again. And all those wands keep stacking. The longer you let this person into your life, it's stacking and stacking and stacking until finally you cave and you break. Because again, this person has some type of control over you, And so if we go underneath, if I've just set this card aside, these two cards here are really the answer to this reading. It's the Chariot. It's like you are the one in control of your life. You have to gain control. You have to take your power back. You have to take your power back and you have to walk away once and for all. This is going to keep happening to you again and again. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's a cycle. You're going to keep repeating this again and again with this person because this person is going to keep coming back until you learn the lesson. It's a karmic relationship. This guy's going to keep coming back. He's going to keep serving you tower after tower after tower after tower until you take control of this situation and you walk away once and for all. That's what this reading is about. And nothing else in your life is going to change until you get rid of the devil. And the way that you get rid of the devil is take control of your life and you walk away and you never look back. Ever. Doesn't matter if this dude tracks you down from the other side of the world. You move to the other side of the world and this guy comes after you. He follows you. Doesn't matter. You have to walk away from the devil and you have to mean it. You have to conquer this challenge once and for all. Otherwise, it's going to come back and you're going to just keep repeating this cycle. Towers are going to keep happening and you're going to keep ending up in the ashes, in the rubble, in the destruction that this person leaves behind. And keep in mind, they're not getting hurt by this. This whatever's happening, this tower isn't affecting them, it's affecting you. So it's a one-sided deal, okay? So I know that's probably not the perhaps the love message you wanted to hear, but I just keep it real on my channel here, okay? And it doesn't mean that it's a bad message, it's a good message. It's just, the universe caring about you, saying, hey, I don't want you to suffer anymore. I don't want you to have to keep going through these towers and Five of Pentacles crap. I want you to break free so that you can go out and you can find real love. You can find something that's not toxic. That's what this is really about. So with that being said, let's move, and I'm just going to pull a couple of cards for career. These cards are labeled, so there's not really a whole lot to get into. They say what they say. So I'm going to just pull 3. I don't really do a whole lot of career readings. Not like this. I mean, I do. If you come and get to my live readings and you have a career reading, then I'll do any type of reading when I go live. But typically on my channel, when I do a reading like this, I don't do career type of readings. So I was like, hey, you know what? I got this career deck that I'm using. I hardly ever use it. So why not? Why not pull a couple cards for those of you that want to know about money and finances or your job? All right. Okay, cool. We got 3. Okay, so the first one says rewards. I will read it to you. It says, you are cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. So that's really good. It's a very positive card. The next card says relationships. Business partners, office love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. So I feel that this card is also, for some of you, is related to, again, this devil. So for some of you, whoever this person is, this King of Wands, is related to either your job or your money, one or the other. And you don't have to work with this person, but they could have some effect or some tie to your money and finances in some way. I don't know what that would be. Only you would. And then the third card is limitations. And this card says, obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choose something better for you, which is literally everything that I just said over here. So this card is repeating what I said. It's you don't have to let this person control you anymore. You can take back your power. You can take back control of your life. You can walk away. And if you do that, if you walk away and you learn from this and you stop going back when this person comes around, you stop giving your power away again and again and again, doing the same thing and expecting a different result, which is the definition of insanity, then you will eventually move into something new and beautiful. There's love out there waiting for you. There's something that will make you happy. There is somebody that will treat you right, and you won't have to go into this toxic stuff anymore, okay? Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. All the other information is in the description box below. And as always, my friends,
I'm not a bloody psychic.